About 5 years ago, I started reviewing and tasting meal replacement products. It was a new and rising trend back then, using science to develop a convenient way to ensure you get all your macro and micronutrients your body needs in the simplest format. And one of the first companies in Europe with a product like this was Manna. And I first tested their drink about 5 years ago. They were one of the first on the market, but they're still going strong. But how does it stand up now to all the competition? That's what we're going to find out. So let's get to it. Like I said, with the advent of Soylent in the US, which was a startup, it kicked off a myriad of companies in Europe looking to develop similar products that deliver all your body's macro and micronutrient requirements in a form of, say, a shake or a drink. Ideal for those with busy lifestyles who kind of forget to have lunch, who worry that they haven't had lunch properly and then later on they kind of snack out on pizzas or whatever it is. So Manna started in 2014, and I've always had a very science-backed approach to solving this problem. Even on their site it states, one of our main goals was to produce a food that in the short term would fill us up and keep us healthy. And this ultimately is what appeals to me. Manna keep it simple with just 2 flavours of drink, and it's the same with the shakes as well. They're scientifically formulated to give you probably one of the most nutrient rich of all the meal replacement products that I've ever tried. In their Mark 6 recipe, you're getting 42 essential nutrients, 4 new types of protein, 1 new type of fat, 5 new types of fibre, 38 vitamins and minerals, and it's rich in algae, omega-3, and things like that, and you get a complete spectrum of amino acids, and it has a low glycemic index. This is the 6th incarnation, as each year they kind of constantly update the recipe with the latest findings in scientific terms when it comes to nutrition. As I mentioned, there are 42 essential nutrients in this drink. Essential nutrients are basically those that our bodies cannot create on their own and which are indispensable to our proper bodily functions and metabolism, and they need to be consumed in the proper amounts, basically via food. As I say, so Manna contain 42 essential nutrients in those perfect amounts. In addition, you get 6 types of protein, delivering a total of 17 grams of protein in the drinks. The drink contains all the essential amino acids in balanced proportions, and the protein itself comes from 6 different sources. So you've got soy, peas, oats, hemp, rice and algae. In terms of fat, which of course is essential for healthy living, among other things, the fat in Manna, for instance, help regulate cholesterol and also supply quick energy to the body. That's often where we get our energy, is from the fat, and it supplies energy to the body and the brain. The drinks contain a mixture of oils from algae, which is rich in DHA and EPA omega-3s. You get coconut, sunflower, flaxseed, canola and oats, plus phospholipids from soy lecithin. These oils are a source of important fat-soluble nutrients such as vitamin E, phytosterols and lutein. Manna delivers a beneficial 2-to-1 ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids. In addition to all of that, you're getting 8 types of fibre, delivering 4.4 grams of fibre in the drinks, and that's derived from a mixture of oat fibre with beta-glucans, soluble chicory fibre, also known as inulin, carrot fibre, hemp fibre, pea fibre, algae fibre, cellulose in the drinks and soy fibre. So in terms of vitamins, you're getting 14 essential vitamins, all perfectly balanced in that kind of multiple vitamin format. So these vitamins are things like vitamin A, vitamin B12, 7 other B group type vitamins, vitamin C, D2, E, K1 and K2. Then there are 17 essential minerals. So the Mark 6 recipe in here delivers you 17 essential minerals and trace elements that your body needs for optimal performance, as well as new chelated forms of magnesium, potassium citrate, zinc, so that's zinc gluconate, which are even more soluble. And then there are 7 other trace minerals which occur naturally in food. It also has a low glycemic index, so you have that steady rise of sort of and fall of glucose, so you don't suddenly get that spike and then suddenly fall asleep. In terms of the macronutrient ratio, you're getting 22% protein, 44% lipids and 34% carbs. There's also a whole host of other benefits, and I could blind you with science. There's so much in there. But rest assured, this drink has been scientifically formulated to give you the maximum bang for buck when it comes to nutrients per calories. And I highly recommend you check out the website just to see, in terms of the science behind it all. But of course, the big question is, what does it taste like? Now, Manna have made this so it's fairly neutral tasting in terms of the sort of vanilla-y one, and then you've got the chocolate one as well. And the reason for that is so that you can mix it with other things, and there's a whole kind of host of different recipes that you can make up in terms of drinks on their website, so make sure you check that out. But without further ado, let's get on with the testing. You don't have to keep these in the fridge or anything like that, and they have a long shelf life the way they've been formulated. They're quite small and convenient. It has a hint of vanilla to it. As I say, it's not meant to be a full-on vanilla flavoured drink. They try to keep it quite neutral, and that's partly for the benefit of the shakes, so you can add other stuff to it. But you definitely get the smell of vanilla there. Yeah, it's a real, just a hint of vanilla. As I said, it's not a strong vanilla taste. It's pretty neutral, but that hint of vanilla just sort of makes it quite nice. There's nothing in here that makes you sort of go or anything like that. It's a very neutral drink without being too bland. Again, it has the consistency of, say, a full fat milk, so sort of reasonably thick, thicker than, say, semi-skimmed or something like that. There's a slight oaty hint to it as well. And not too powdery, not super silky smooth, but not too powdery either. Yeah, it feels quite rich, but it's a very flat taste, which is, as I say, is the point. So don't be going expecting an exciting full-on vanilla kind of taste to it. They purposely made it quite neutral in its overall taste, and that's what you're getting. So it's very functional rather than sort of super tasty, but at the same time, it's very drinkable. Yeah, hints of vanilla, very slight hints of oaty flavour to it, thickness of full fat milk. There you go. Very nice. Perfect. It's almost meant to be almost like space food. It's not meant to sort of be overwhelming in taste. It's meant to be entirely functional. That's the science behind this. It's almost like literally the idea of human fuel. That's the idea. And you just kind of get this, and your body's getting fueled, getting all the right micro and macronutrients, etc., etc. And that's the point. It's not meant to be an amazing taste or anything like that. It's and that's what I like about it. It's very, very functional. It does the job in terms of delivering those micro and macronutrients. Anyway, let's give the Choco one a taste. So here's the Choco one. As I said, the vanilla one, I'll say vanilla, it's more neutral. The neutral one, the original one, the origin drink that they did, is meant to be, as I say, quite neutral in its taste. This is meant to be offering a bit more flavour. That's the idea of it, hence the Choco. And straight away you're getting full on, yeah, a much strong smell in terms of flavour. Chocolate flavour coming through there. Cocoa. Yeah, again, same thickness as I said of a full fat milk, maybe a bit more like that thickness. A hint of the oaty flavour to it, as I said, but yeah, much more of a chocolate flavour to it. You can really smell, as you bring it up to your mouth, you can smell the sort of the cocoa kind of chocolate flavour to it. I'm not a massive fan of sort of cold chocolate drinks, but it's not overpowering like that, so it's not too bad. And I think if you find the origin drink, if you find the origin drink a bit bland, then the chocolate one is quite nice to break that up, I think, in terms of, if you're sort of mixing it through the day, having different ones during the day and stuff like that. But as I said, don't go expecting amazing flavors and stuff like that, because the science behind this is that it's just really meant to be like I said, like space food, like scientifically formulated to get on and do the job. You know, it does exactly what it says in the can, as we say, and that's what it does. And if you need a bit of flavor, then you've got the Choco one here. And certainly with the powders, you can add stuff to it, and that's the kind of the versatility of it. But in terms of kind of grab and go, I think these are great, and they're a good size as well, just to keep you topped up and fueled up, as it were, with those essential vitamins and macro and micronutrients, etc., etc. But there you go. That's the taste done. So I said the drinks are 330 calories, so not full meals as such, but then again, I don't think they're meant to be taken like that. You could maybe have 3 during the day, sort of a breakfast, lunch and snack, sort of spread them out like that, rather than just have them as a breakfast or a lunch. Or if you need a kind of, breakfast on the go, grab and go, then I think that would work out, but you'd probably need a snack mid-morning or something like that. Price-wise, I think Manna are very competitively priced, and now they ship to the UK after some initial Brexit issues, which is great news. You get 12 meals per box, which is 330 calories per meal, and it's 35 euros or 31 euros if you subscribe. Another great thing about Manna is they do a taster pack, yay, which is a great introduction and means you don't have to spend like 50 quid, $50 or 50 euros, whatever, just to find out that you actually don't like the taste of it, which is the case with some other companies. The taster pack itself is only 15 euros and you get 4 meals, so that's in the form of 2 powders and 2 drinks, the Choco and the Origin flavour. Well, there you go. I've always been super impressed with the innovation from the Manna guys, and they're even working on a plant-based burger, which, once they can sort out how they're going to ship it to the UK, I can't wait to try. I really recommend that you check them out, check out their website, read up all the science behind it, as I think the drinks are really handy to have around, as I say, as a breakfast on the go, or a snack, say if you're a driver, or you're in the office, or out and about, anything like that. Anyway, I hope you found this useful. I hope you found it interesting. If you did, then please hit those likes, because I like it, YouTube likes it, and it helps people like you find content like this. And if you are new here, then please do me the honor of hitting that subscribe button, toggling that notification bell, so you know when I go live with content like this. Thanks for spending your time with me. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you around very soon. Cheers.